Who has the top celebrity lip jobs? I'll give you the answer on this video today. Lip injections are one of the most popular cosmetic treatments out in Hollywood. So many celebrities are having their lips injected and plumped up. But who has the best lips in Hollywood, and how did they get there? I'm going to count them down on this video today. Take a peek at this picture of Kris Jenner from 2011 and compare it to this more recent photo right here. Do you see a big difference? Well, her lips have definitely changed. And Kris Jenner is an example of a celebrity who does get cosmetic surgery, but gets it in, I think, a pretty prudent manner. So if you look at her lips before, her upper lip was quite thin, and her lower lip was quite a bit thicker. Now her upper lip is definitely thicker than it used to be, as well as her lower lip. And the key for her lips still looking natural is that her lower lip is still thicker than the upper lip. One of the huge mistakes that a lot of people make, including celebrities, when they get their lips injected, is that they inject too much in the upper lip and not enough into the lower lip. And this can change the natural lip proportions. The lower lip should be ideally 50% thicker than the upper lip. And when you get the lips injected and that proportion deviates, and sometimes you get that upper lip even bigger than the lower lip, that's when you start to look like a duck. So although we know that Kris Jenner has had multiple other cosmetic surgeries, including a facelift, her lips have definitely been well done, and sometimes it's hard to tell that they're not completely real. Now I know what you're probably saying. Did Dua Lipa really get her lips done? Well, I'll tell you, the answer is that I don't know. And that's one reason why she is on this list. Now, Dua Lipa has always had kind of full lips, but I do think she may have had some minor tweaks to them to make them even fuller than they normally are. I don't have any photos to show you when she's had thin lips because I don't know that she ever really did, but now her lips are so full and honestly, they look so perfect that I gotta believe there must be some help by a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon. Now, there are a lot of fillers being injected into the lips, and the ones that I recommend are hyaluronic acid based. Typically, Restylane and Juvederm products are the two products that I recommend if you're going to get your lips done. Some of them are FDA approved specifically for the lips, like Juvederm Volbella, Restylane Silk, and Restylane Kiss. Take a look at this photo of Ariana Grande from 2011 and compare her lips to this photo from 2018. Do you see a difference there? So even though Ariana Grande has not gone on record as saying she has had her lips done, in my opinion, it looks pretty obvious that she probably has. Her lips look plumper than they used to be, and you can see a bit of an outlining of the lips, which is a sign of lip injections. Now, typically when we inject filler into the lips, we inject it into the vermilion border, and that is the area of the lip where the actual red part of the lip meets the skin. And that can give the lip a little bit of a plumpy, pouty type of an appearance that you're seeing here with Ariana Grande. This is often a telltale sign of lip injections. But it is important to realize that you don't have to have your lips injected in this manner. In some patients, we inject filler into the meat of the lips. That way you can make the lips look bigger, but you don't necessarily have that outlined appearance. It really is up to you. Discuss this with your injector to make sure that you get the lips that you want. Now, I love Lady Gaga. I think she is so incredibly talented, and I also like that she has gone on record as saying that she has had some cosmetic treatments done, namely Botox and other injections. So let's take a peek at her lips from 2009 and compare them to today. Now, even though she's never had thin, small lips, you can see how her lips, like Ariana Grande's now, are a bit more outlined. And once again, this can be a telltale sign of lip injections. For Lady Gaga, I do believe that it helps to enhance her overall appearance, make her look a bit more glamorous, a bit more striking, and I think that her doctor did a really nice job. Now, there was a story that I reported on a previous video, and you can see it right up here, where Lady Gaga had admitted to undergoing cosmetic treatments in like the back of a strip mall. Well, there are a lot of bad things that can happen if you have your lips injected by the wrong person. And the worst thing that can happen is if the filler is accidentally injected into a blood vessel of your lips, it can actually clog that blood vessel up, causing parts of your lip to turn black, to necrose, and to die. So how do you prevent this from happening to you? Ideally, see if your injector will use a cannula. Cannulas are basically blunt needles that are less likely to inject filler into a blood vessel. It's not a guarantee that it won't happen to you, but it can definitely lessen the chances of that happening. So who has the #1 best lip injections in Hollywood? Well, this one is a no-brainer. Take a look at Kylie from 2011 and compare her to 2016, and she looks basically the same today. As you can see with Kylie Jenner having her lips injected, and she has admitted that she's had them done, that has completely changed the trajectory of her career. I mean, it really has changed how she looks, it changes how she carries herself, and it has changed, I think, the amount of money that she's made throughout her career. So why do Kylie's lip injections look so great? Her lips are no question bigger than they used to be, but they maintain natural proportions and they look actually like they could be real. And I think this is a really good example of how changing the appearance of one part of your face can make a profound impact on how everything else looks. And that, I think, also has helped bring out her internal beauty. So these celebrities may have had their lips injected, but what about celebrities who've gone under the actual knife? Well, take a peek at this video right up here where I go over my top cosmetic plastic surgeries. People who've actually gone under the knife and have had plastic surgery to change how their face looks. These are my favorites and you can check them out right up here. And if you've been enjoying these videos, please subscribe to my channel and always remember, eat real food, use clean skincare, and only consider actual plastic surgery as a last resort.